everybody, welcome back to My Slice of Heaven. I'm Joey. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be making potato candy. And the reason I'm making this is because my cousin Cindy keeps posting on Facebook about potato candy, and it's been making me want some, and I haven't had any in a while. Second reason I'm making this is because I never realized how many people had never even heard of potato candy before. So I thought I'd make a little video of it and satisfy my sweet tooth at the same time. So the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to peel some potatoes. You're going to need enough potatoes for a half cup of mashed potatoes when you're done. I'm guessing 2 medium potatoes will be enough, but I'm actually going to peel a third because I'd rather have a little too much than not enough. And oh, by the way, I have never made this before. My uncle, he used to make it, and I have not had any potato candy in quite a few years. So I'm going to attempt at making it. So just stick around and I'll show you how I am going to make potato candy. And hopefully it comes out as good as my uncle's potato candy did. First thing we got to do is dice these potatoes up. And just remember, the smaller you make them, the faster they'll cook. And you want to make sure you cut all these little brown spots out if you have any bad spots on your potato. And next we're going to want to take this pot of potatoes to the sink and just cover them with about 1 inch of water. Alright, we got the pot of potatoes on the stove. They're in the water, and it's going to take a while to bring up to boil. And then we're going to want to cook them until they're pretty tender. Alright, the potatoes are pretty much fork tender. If you can see in there, I'm just smashing them up against the side. Now we will need to drain these, and then we'll need to let them sit till they get to room temperature. Right, we're going to drain our potatoes. I'm sorry, you cannot see that very well. I'm blocking the camera. And then we're just going to come over here to this bowl. Just set these inside the bowl to drain some more, and we're going to let them get down to room temperature so we can work with them. Alright everybody, my potatoes have cooled down, and now we need to mash them. Mix them together and smash them up. Alright guys, you just want to smash it up like that. Make sure to get all the lumps out. Now we only need, I know this is too much, but we only need a 1/2 cup.
So it's just potato in there right now?
Just potato.
And sticky.
Yes. I'm gonna say that's pretty close to a 1/2. So you can say I made way too much potato. 1 potato would have probably been enough. Alright, so we're going to take our 1/2 cup of potato. And again guys, I have never made this before. This is my first attempt at making it. We will see how it turns out. Next we're adding a stick of butter. The ingredients will be down in the description. And then we mix these two together. All right, our next step is 6 to 7 cups of flour. You want to do 1 cup, 6 to 7 cups of powdered sugar. And you want to do 1 cup at a time. Once you get the 1 cup incorporated, go ahead and mix the next cup. All right, guys, this is cup number 6. And after this cup, you want to check your dough. You just want to make this dough where it's moldable in your hand and you can roll it into a bowl. I can tell you can definitely hear from the sounds of the mixer that this dough is getting thick, and I still think it's too soft. So we're going to go ahead and put the 7th one in. The recipe calls for 6 to 7 cups, so we're on our 7th cup right now, so we're just going to do a half a cup. Mix that in and see what our dough looks like. Alright, next we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'll try to get the exact amount this time. One, 2. Now it said 6 to 7 cups of powdered sugar, and then it said the 7th cup you want to test it to make sure that your dough is moldable. To me, this dough still seems a little soft, but my first time making it, I did not want to overdo it, so I'm going to let it go at this. Now I'm going to mix in the vanilla. I'm just going to get it back down to a somewhat ball shape. And this has to go in the refrigerator for 1 hour to stiffen up. So I will be back in 1 hour. All right, everybody, our potato dough has chilled for a little over an hour. You're going to need a rolling pin, some kind of rolling mat, and some more powdered sugar. So what we want to do is we want to dust our mat with powdered sugar. We also want to dust our rolling pin. And I might have a little too much on this cutting board, but oh well, we all like sugar. What?
That's like 10 times more. For sugar.
Should I take some off then?
Usually, can I? So you just, dusting it means you just put enough on that it's, at least that's how it works with sugar cookies with flour. And so then this is all more than the extra that you didn't need.
Now you're going to want to take your dough and you're going to want to cut it in half. Wow, it's stuck to the bottom of the bowl. Still a little sticky, so we're going to get some of this powdered sugar on the outside of it. And you're going to want to roll it into a ball. And then we're going to want to roll it out to about close to a rectangle as we can get it, 1/4 inch thick. Alright guys, take 2 after it comes out of the refrigerator. We had to add more powdered sugar to it. It was just way too sticky. And then I had to put it back in the fridge again because it started thawing out on us pretty bad. So I added about 2 more cups of sugar. The recipe did say we could add up to 2 more cups if we needed it, and we definitely needed it. So now I'm going to try to dust this area with some powdered sugar. Be generous with it because we know how bad it stuck last time. And put a little bit on your rolling pin. Let's see what we got to work with now. Oh, it's hard as a rock now. Might have left it in the fridge too long. So we'll start rolling it out. Might have to work with it a little bit, get it warmed back up. And you kind of want it in a rectangle. I'm going to fold this part over a little bit just to try to make it more square. Might have made it a little too thin on that end, but I'll work with it. Our next step, guys, is to add creamy peanut butter to our potato dough here. All right, everybody, there's no set amount of peanut butter that you need for this. It depends on how thick you want it or how thick you want to put it on here, really. But when you put it on, leave a ½ inch space all the way around the outside edge of our dough. And we have a lot of these little peanut butter cup things here, and I'm just going to use these up. And I'm just going to scoop it out. I've been leaving it out all night. I'm just going to spread it on in here. And this candy is pretty sweet, so I'm going to put a good amount of peanut butter in here. Guys, now we need to roll this up like a pinwheel. Need to get it started here. Alright guys, we pick it up and we'll put it on a pan for now, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator for at least another hour. I still got one more I got to roll out and get ready. Alright guys, I took it out of the refrigerator. It was in there for about a half hour. And you just want to slice these into about 1/4 inch pieces. It's going out pretty good. And you'll just go through here and slice all these up. Of course, we're going to try it here in a little bit. What you don't eat, you want to keep in a container in the refrigerator, and you may want to put wax paper between your layers. When I do this the next time, I will use more flour. More powdered sugar. I do know the consistency I'm looking for now. When you originally mix this up, you're wanting like a dough consistency. Being my first time though, I was just afraid to put too much in it. And if you've had potato candy before, write me a comment in the comments section. If you've made it before, let me know. I cut off the ugly ends and stuck them on a piece of wax paper. We'll be eating those first. So let's get the kids over here to give this candy a try. I know Belle's never had potato candy before. Peyton, have you had it before?
I have no clue.
Peyton has not had it before, and I know Chris has not had it before.
Can we get out the candy in the screen?
So I just bite into it.
Now you gotta toss it up in the air a couple times from one to the other.
Oh, you were joking? Oh, I've had one of these before, and it's good.
Belle's not so sure.
So I don't know if I like the peanut butter on it, but it does taste like a dough, which I do like cookie dough. Like just like the dough, which
You
I
wanna try,
do like.
Chris?
I'm not a big peanut butter fan, but I'll give it a try. While you're having one.
I'll get one later. You go ahead.
No. Same time as me.
No, you go ahead.
Pop, they're really
You're
good.
gonna trust a cook who doesn't need his own cooking, huh?
I'll get one of them messed up ends. Tastes pretty good.
It does. Again,
Too much peanut butter.
too much peanut butter, and I'm not a big peanut butter fan. But it's really good.
I enjoy them a lot.
Pretty good. Surprised myself. Well, guys, like I was saying, let me know if you've ever had potato candy before. Let me know if you actually make potato candy. And like I said, if so, let me know how you do it, if this is similar to how you do it or not. I'm going to sit here and continue cutting this up as I let you guys go. Call this the end of the video. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gives some of you that have never tried potato candy before, maybe you want to give it a try. And that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you all have a great day.